Hello everybody, welcome to the Casual Reports. Happy 2021. First of the year, so we're going to go balls deep with Game of the Generation. How are we feeling about that, lads? Jam and Dan are here today.
Buzzing for it.
What you want, mate? Jam, friend, buddy, pal. How was your New Year, Christmas shenanigans?
Christmas was cool. Bit quiet as usual, but I still had a good time. New Year's, never really asked about New Year's anyway. I had one whole beer, I think.
Mate. I love New Year.
And watch the drone display above.
You watched
the 10
thing.
Cool. Oh, watch the Hoot Nanny as well.
The Hoot Nanny.
The wife Jules Holland
is a fraud, by the way. Never heard of Jules Holland. I'm quite upset about this.
She has not.
I'm quite upset about this, Jam, to be honest with you. Jam, what have you been playing, what have you been watching, what have you been doing?
Been watching a lot of stuff recently, mainly.
Well, you're going to enlighten us, or you're just going to say you've been watching stuff?
When we left off last year, I was watching iZombie. Yeah. I finished that. Really good.
Do you like? Yep.
Then I went to watch Cobra Kai.
Oh, why?
Season 3. Excellent. Amazing.
For those that don't know, it's the Karate Kid guy. It's
the original Karate Kid cast, pretty much.
Wait, he wants to still be champion, right? But he's a lazy slog.
They're kids and stuff.
Is that right?
What's that?
That's the gist, isn't it? That he still wants to be a karate.
Yeah, but then it gets much deeper than that, which is really cool. And I've just finished The Haunting of Bly Manor.
How was that?
It was really good.
Yeah.
The first episode I watched probably about 2 or 3, maybe a month ago now. I was like, nah, I can't do it because of the little kid in it. I just wanted to just. She just kept saying it's perfectly splendid. I just like stop saying that, and all she did was say that. The context towards the end of the series, you find out why, but it's really good, and it kind of fixes the first episode. But yeah, if you can stick with it, it's a really good episode.
How's our main man? Is good, isn't it? Raoul Coley, he's good.
Raoul Coley's always as good as usual.
Good in everything.
He's good in everything,
years, mate. I'll tell you that.
I was saying to Sophie, if anyone has my man crush, it's him.
Not you, McGregor.
Him too, yeah.
Henri Cavill.
No.
Why?
Raoul Coley's better, isn't it? He'll be in Star Wars one day, I believe it.
I believe.
Him and Pedro Pascal tweeting backwards and forwards.
He should be the next Doctor Who. I'm going to say that.
Actually, that would be really cool.
Yeah. I'm going to say that. Anything else to enlighten us with, James? How's
not really
furlough life?
I've been in furlough for 2 days now, and I've played Smash and Rocket League. Shock!
Imagine my shock, mate. Buzzing. Joining me and Jam today is Daniel. How are we, Dan?
I'm good, thank you.
Are you ecstatic that it's 2021, mate?
To a degree, yes, but by all things considered, I don't think 4 days in a lockdown is the best news.
Don't be fucking started on our government. We'll be here all fucking day, mate. Right? They're all fucking. He's a brain dead piece of shit, and I hate him.
This isn't a government podcast, anyway.
I don't talk about politics.
I will also say apologies to Bishop because I've heard he has got COVID.
Get well soon, Bish.
I wish you well, Bishop.
I hope you get better soon.
You can have a love heart in the chat. Or have an F in the chat. Or
we love you, Bish.
An F in the chat for Bishop because he's got COVID.
Get the Rona, mate.
Bishop would be fine. He's a strong man.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. Right. He'll be chilling. Daniel. Friend, mate, pal, what have you been up to? What have you been playing? What have you been watching? What have you been doing?
When was the last time we spoke? It were
Sunday, I think.
The day, a couple of days before Christmas Eve, was it not?
It might have been.
Yes, I'm thinking.
Legally, it might have been. You know what I'm
saying? Which was quite a while ago. So, what's happened since then? Right, let me think. Well, new desk. New keyboard.
I've seen a picture of the desk. I do like the desk, mate.
Yeah. Santa Claus or Mary Santa Claus brought me Final Fantasy VII Remake.
No,
don't you mean Merry Christmas?
What's Mary? Don't let
Merry Christmas.
Hey, you said that.
That's
That was Jam.
hilarious.
I've been playing a bit of that.
What do you think of that? Quick.
So far, interesting.
Bloody marvellous, mate.
It's interesting because I'm there imagining the scenes of the original whilst looking at it in a new fancy thing, and it's like, what the hell is going on here?
I can't wait. Jam.
I bet you can.
What?
Inform Dan that I can't wait for him to realise what's actually happening. It
Dan.
is,
Yes.
Trust me, there's a rabbit hole that you'll go down. A journey with Jack Taylor after you finish Final Fantasy VII Remake.
genius. I can't.
And I'm sure when Rich tells us he finishes it, you'll be bombarding him with videos too to watch.
Well, fucking hell, mate.
Look at all these conspirity theories. Look how this links to this.
Just imagine the size of the bollocks on Tetsuya Nomura. Just imagine the size of them. Like, I'm not going to say anymore. I don't want to.
He's probably, those balls are probably bigger than Square Enix's build.
He don't give a fuck, mate. He don't give a shit. Dan, Final Fantasy Remake. Enjoying it so far, yeah?
So far, yeah.
Have you been playing anything else? Have you been watching anything else?
Well,
doing anything else?
Evidently been playing quite a lot of House Flipper recently, which is...
How was House Flipper? Game of the year, mate.
It's very interesting. Me and Mary are both befuddled at why we find it so enjoyable, but it's very enjoyable. It's just... I don't know.
Wasn't it you or Neck who said it's the fun part of The Sims?
Yeah, pretty much. It's the building. It is the building. Like, knocking stuff down and making a house good again. It's... I don't know. It's weird. It's just really interesting. Not interesting per se, but it's just mindless and kind of fun.
I can appreciate that, mate. Appreciate that.
Other than that, we've watched quite a lot of Doc Martin.
How's Doc Martin? I like Doc Martin. To be fair, it's quite funny.
Like, we had, I think, before Christmas, we were on season 1. And now we're on season 4.
Sorry,
that's we're on season 5 now.
Season 5. How many seasons are there, Doc Martin? I don't know.
There's normally about 8 episodes. They're all 40 minutes long per series.
About 400 episodes. We're in, lads. Anything else, Daniel?
There's one on my list and I can't remember what it is.
Oh, it can't be that important then if you can't remember it, mate. You know what I mean?
No, I don't think. AC Syndicate. That was it. That's what I was thinking.
That's the London one, right?
That's probably not as good in 2020 as it was
because
in
because
2016.
Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla are out and they're better. But
way better.
We'll see. Dan, Jam, ask me what I've been doing. Ask me
what have you been doing?
What have you been doing?
I've been
Other than Jay.
Behave, Daniel. Christmas was mint. Got spoiled to a vinyl player from a wonderful girlfriend. I don't know if I told you this, lads. I don't know if I mentioned it.
Not
it's over there. I have vinyls behind me. I don't know if you can see. Where are we going? Vinyls are back in my life, and I'm very happy. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you had Red Hot Chili Pepper one.
This is the best Red Hot Chili Peppers album. Don't even argue with me about this, please.
100%.
There's a misconception about Red Hot Chili Peppers album. People think Californication is the best one, and that's subjectively wrong. I'm sorry.
It's obviously Stadia Arcadia.
Arcadia.
Jump out of a window, please. Thank you. No, this one here, mate. Guarantee when Jam taught me this out, because you're a legend. Sometimes. You know what I mean? Now I start work in the middle of that. When
your work is sick.
If you say to me, play me one of your favourite songs, there's a 99% chance there's horns in it. And this is just beautiful. And obviously, another controversial one, the best AC/DC album.
Power is a good album.
Fucking mint. But yeah, it sounds... I put Blood Sugar Sex Magic on. Power of Equality. First track, it's just like the first... It's like, what the fuck? The soundbars over there as well. And it's just like, I could gush about music all day. I don't know if you know this about me, gentlemen. I buzz off music. Like, it's probably the one if you said to me, which one would you give up? Which one would you keep? Sorry, out of games, films, music, books, and shit, and all that nonsense. I'd probably have to keep music out of all them because it's. Which one would you keep if you had to keep one entertainment thing?
Games and movies in the same bracket here.
Games movies are different. So like games.
I'd keep games and movies.
No.
The reason being
movies
is the reason I keep
music.
games is because you get music from games, normally pretty good. So it's just like, that's fine.
So that's the thing, you can't have one without the other,
Yeah,
but you can have music without
it's my game,
movies.
we'll just say that the others, they exist within themselves, but not separately.
I was going to say, I thought you'd left Bish with a quite interesting question there. But
I just told you music. Anyone else?
If you ask me to choose between movies and music, I would choose movies.
You choose rubbish movies, but moving on.
But the thing is, you could have music without movies, but not movies without music.
Yeah, but in my game, they exist within themselves because it's annoying otherwise. And also, I got a 20. No, I didn't. I got a £50 voucher from work for some reason. I have no idea. Obviously, because I'm dead good at my job and I know what I'm doing. I have no idea. And I sorted myself out with the Horry jam as you, mate.
It's really cool. It was a beautiful day.
Yeah, I wanted these, and I was like, do you know what? I'm just chilling. Very cool, mate. Very cool. You know what I mean? Ergonomic. Is that the right word? My mind's on blank. Is that the right word? Yeah, ergonomic. Fits in your hand. Yeah, sound.
It does feel good.
New Year's Eve.
May or may not have had a go.
May or may not, legally. New Year's Eve, chilling. Jules Holland. The Hootenanny. A beer of 3, right? I can't remember, but it was cool. But now we're back. Happy 2021 at all. We'll get through this, obviously. Stay safe and all that shit. Don't have parties. Behave yourself. But anyway, gentlemen, shall we get into it?
Let's go, baby.
First things first. There's a sliver of news I want to get through. Dead quick.
Okay, go on.
Nintendo are buying Next Level Games. Do you know about this?
No.
Next Level Games of Luigi's Mansion 3 fame, Mario Strikers fame, Mario Golf, I think. One of them, maybe more of them, I can't remember. There's an article. I bring articles. That's what I do, mate.
Hang on, they made them games.
Yeah. So,
I'm all for it.
Yeah, Nintendo buying Luigi's Mansion 3 developer Next Level Games. Don't know much for. Don't know the reason. I don't like.
I'll tell you why. So we get Mario Strikers again.
Yeah, I mean they were second party anyway, so that probably wasn't off. That probably wasn't as off the cards as it might have been with them. So yeah. I don't know, but I don't know much. I don't know why now after, because they've been making Nintendo games exclusively for at least 10 years, I think. Right? Let me check. I'm gonna check. That's what I do.
Yeah, but just tie them down now.
I'm a fact bringer, mate. I bring facts to the table. That's what happens, mate. Right. Should we say Next Level Games formed in 2002, by the way. NHL Hits Pro, by the way, their first game.
I've got that, by the way, over there.
Yeah.
It's a great game. It's fun.
Yeah, it's cool. They're a good studio, to be fair. Yeah, so ever since 2009? No, 2011. 2013. They've been made in exclusively Nintendo games. So it's a matter of time, but like I said, I don't like seeing corporations eat up smaller studios, but
I mean, to be fair, maybe from the consumer point, who I would have said they were already Nintendo.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised. Bish is here. What a legend! Thank you, Bish, for the cheer. I haven't changed the thing yet.
Not bless Bishop.
But lads, I just wanted to bring that to the table, to be fair. Yeah, they were the ones that did Metro Prime Federation Force, which I thought they got thrown under the bridge with that one, to be fair. But apparently it was an alright game.
It was 3DS one,
it was an alright game. But
I remember seeing that trailer and you thought it was Metro Prime 4, like the first 2 seconds.
It was Metroid. And then I was like, this isn't going to go down well. And spoiler, it didn't go down well. And then, but we'll see, I'm sure. Gentlemen, there's other things like Persona soundtracks are on Spotify, so go and have a look at them. I think they're available in the UK. I can't remember. Is there anything else before we go?
Two things.
Come on.
I may have not added them to the list. Sorry, I've been doing.
I don't care.
One, who the hell knew San Andreas is getting a definitive edition? And I only found out that was real yesterday. I actually thought it was fake.
Is it real? I thought it was fake.
Seen it?
No.
I thought it was fake. It's real. PlayStation 5 this year.
Where?
No way.
What should be fake now?
It probably is fake.
It's not on YouTube. It's on PlayStation thing.
Is it on PlayStation's official thing?
I think so.
Are you sure, James?
Like 90% sure. I was half awake when I looked at it, but it was all.
Sorry, you don't know.
Where,
Shut
Jam?
Yeah, it could be fake.
Imagine my shock it's fake. Why do that when they can just copy and paste Grand Theft Auto 5 again and make a load of money? It's wishful thinking, to be fair. Vice City is better. Deal with it. Jam,
Vice City is better.
What was the other thing?
The PS2, PS5.
What? Oh, the plates and things.
Hang on, one second.
Put it somewhere,
Yeah.
mate. That's what she said too. So I can click on it.
I'll put it in the chat below us here.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Today, not
I
tomorrow.
like the title. It's there.
Where?
PS2 themed black. PS5 goes on sale January
I thought
8th,
you
but
put
you
in
probably
the
won't get it.
pissing. Jesus Christ. Right. Sound. PS2, PS5. There you go. Gamers have been crying out for black PS5 ever since Sony first revealed the divisive two-tone design. Yes, we have. Be quiet. Is this real?
It's been on IGN.
There you go then. Must be real. We are on Tech Radar with Adam's here. Don't know how to say that name. Yeah. Dan.
Yeah.
Question. Quickly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you, if you were given the choice between a white one and the two-tone one and the black one, would you pick either, or you're not asked what, or would you hold out for one or the other?
I'd go with this one. This one looks sleek.
That's cool.
I'll tell you what, if I have the chance to pre-order one of these, I'll pre-order it, buy it, sell that one.
Scalper.
No, I wouldn't. I would make it. I would sell it for as much as I'd buy that for, and imagine that'd still be the same price.
Yeah,
Jade's seen that, Jam. Get a grip.
What?
Shut up, yeah. Anyway, lads. Enough about news. What was this, some kind of talk/news show? You know, my mum watched one of these episodes once. You know what she said?
What?
You talk a lot. I was like, it's a talk show. Like, would you just sit here in silence, shall we? And just, I don't know, but whatever. Anyway, moving on.
Look at this. Bishop has seen it and Jade's seen it and you haven't.
I've been at work, moving cars around. I was fuming today, by the way.
Steph's standing in the hallway just reading
Tell
a
Steph I
book.
said hi, and she's gonna.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on.
Carry on.
What, babe? That'd be funny. Might do. Oh, you can use your casual credits and come on. That'd be funny. You could, yeah, 25,000. Get them spent.
That'd be funny.
That'd be cool.
That would be hilarious.
Lads, game of the generation. We all picked.
Oh, are we doing 15 to 1 and then honourable mentions, like the ones that didn't reach top 15?
I've got a list. Give me 2 seconds. Between us, we have chosen 38 games.
How many?
38.
38 games. That's 4 of us.
Yeah, me, you, Daniel the Manual, and Megaton Satlaw herself. So chimed in. Go from 15 to 1. Way it worked is we all pooled our votes. I put them all in the algorithm. So you got place number 15 would have 1 point, place number 14 would have 2 points, all the way up to place number 1 having 15 points. Pool them up, add it all up, and we should get kind of a cheeky list going, you know what I mean? So without further ado, should we just crack on, yeah?
Let's do it.
I have the list right in front of me. The only person on planet Earth that knows the Casual Reports game of the generation, for generation, I want to say 7 or 8, I can't remember.
It's like in between because of the Switch and Wii U, in it.
The Switch and Wii U count as one because I couldn't be asked to pick.
So then it's generation 8.
Yeah, we'll go 8. I think it's 8.
For Xbox One, PS4.
Yeah. So, Wayne, number 15. Are you ready?
Number 15.
All thanks to Jam. This was. No one else voted for this one.
But he got 1 point.
It got more than 1 point. I'll be honest. It got 1 vote.
All right, so I put it up in my list.
It was quite high in your list, you see, mate. And it is joint. It is joint 14, but because only one person voted for it. Oh no. 14. These two are tied at 14. To be fair, so we're just gonna put this at 15. The next one at 14. Is that okay? I'm sure it's fine because it's my show and I do what I want. Tetris 99, Jam.
Why is it that low? That's sacrilege.
You're fuming.
How I'm off this show.
Get him off. Mute him. Block him. No.
Tetris 99 made it to top 15 of the generation. I would take it.
I'll take it as well. I didn't vote for it, but I'll take it.
I put on my list, I had Tetris 99 / Tetris Effect.
Mm-hmm.
They're both very similar games. I thought which one would I prefer to play, so I just picked the one I prefer to play.
How many hours I have in Tetris 99?
How many?
About 80. Do you know how many wins I have?
How many?
0. I'm fuming.
I have about 80
win at it.
5 hours.
It annoys me. But I enjoy it. Do you know what I mean?
The one thing I've just realised is Bish isn't going to be happy because I didn't vote for The Binding of Isaac. Nor was it on the list.
It's fuming. So, Jam, talk to me. Tetris 99, the best battle royale game. Obviously,
it's the best. It's like there's a few games on my list this season that are games that people would just think, oh, that's been done before. That's been played before. But then there's the games that are the same genre, but just made a lot better when you don't think it can get better. But Tetris 99, I think, is the best Tetris we've ever had.
Are you serious? So do I.
No,
I think
what will make it better is so my favorite Tetrises are first one, Tetris DS.
This guy's pretty good. I'm sorry, I'm watching. I'm going to put it on for a second, 2 seconds.
And Tetris 99.
Tetris DS is mint, by the way.
Tetris DS is better, but if they did 2-player head-to-head, and they did say that, so what if you bought the DLC, or yes, NS, if you bought the DLC or the physical edition, you would get every subsequent DLC for free.
Right.
Like, you won't have to pay for it. So, I bought the physical edition, of course.
Of course you did.
And I bought the DLC, so...
This guy's pretty good, to be fair.
That's me playing now.
It's not you.
It's not me.
You just lost. You come 98th.
2-player head-to-head is what we need in Tetris Effect.
Is it not in Tetris Effect?
No. Just need two-player. It'd be excellent. It'd be great.
Oh, I thought it was. No.
It's what it's missing.
It is what it's missing. And I enjoy it's one of them one more go kind of things, and I'm all for it. Do you know what I'm saying? One more go. I nearly won that one. Or I'll come 3rd or 4th. Or no, I'm annoyed. I can do better. Keep going. Like a shoot 'em up kind of.
Exactly. Well, one more go. One more go.
Thank you. You okay? What are we talking about? Tetris, yeah. So, yeah, one more go kind of thing.
Sophie. Thanks, Sophie.
Dan.
Yes.
You played Tetris 99, is that right? Or
no.
Haven't you?
No.
Hi, Soph. Has Mary got it or played it all.
Hang on, wait, what?
No.
You've not played Tetris 99 and you own
No,
the Switch?
no. I
not
don't
a
think
Tetris
Mary
man, Dan,
played
no?
it, or- I'm not. I don't really play puzzle games. No, never been a big fan of Tetris.
Jam's fuming.
1 second, hang on. I
Have you
need
played
to
Tetris
check
99?
something.
Oh, Mary played Tetris 99.
Do you like? Ask her if she likes it. Can she hear me?
Do you like it? She said it's all right.
All right.
Okay.
So,
Before we move on to 14,
yeah.
while Sophie's here
Yeah.
and whilst Bishop's here in the chat, so me and Sophie were talking yesterday, and she was giving me like a lowdown of like what she wants to put in there,
Yeah.
and she said it might have just missed the top
Binding
15.
of Isaac.
She wanted to put Mass Effect Andromeda in her top 15.
Sophie
You
explained
know, that's
herself.
not a bad shout actually, because I didn't mind Andromeda.
Bishop's gonna go off.
Bishop's leaving. He's taking his bits back and he's fucking off, mate.
We're
Do you know
done.
what I mean? Not having it. Sure.
I didn't actually mind Andromeda. So
When they fixed it, it was all right. Is that right? Is that correct?
I've never played it.
It was.
I'm-
Fuck, it was shit. It was Mass
To be fair, they
Effect.
didn't fix it per se. The facial animation never really got any better. It was just the gameplay was all
Yeah,
right.
like the frame
It's
rate.
better
and
than
shit like
Anthem any day of the way.
Yes.
Like any day of the week, it's better than Anthem.
that. Any
To
day.
top
of
it
the
off
week.
Bishop as well, to top it off Bishop, apparently she liked the ending of Mass Effect 3 as well. I'm
Bishop,
I'm
wait,
upset.
Bishop
Bishop got
is
hit with-
Started to lose it.
He's got COVID even more now.
Yeah. He's got even more cooked. He's fuming. Lads, as much as I love Wine and Bishop, should we do number 14?
Yeah, go on.
Number 14,
Number
game I
4.
really like. It's a game Jam has played, I think, and Dan. It was on Dan's list. No, it wasn't. Why is this here?
I've got my list in front of me.
Right,
So.
it's you, Dan. This is your one.
Oh,
High
okay.
up, mate.
I think I know. I think
You
I
can
know
do
which
the
one.
maths because it's joint with Tetris, and Jam was Tetris number 3 on your list.
Yes.
So Dan, what was your number 3, mate?
My number 3 was Horizon Zero Dawn.
Now, Jam,
Mm-hmm.
your list was Horizon Zero Dawn. Why is that, mate?
Because I've not played it.
I knew you haven't played it. You're a fucking dick, mate.
I told you, unlike the top game of the year,
Mm-hmm.
I've done my 15 games of generation that I've only played. I'm not saying it's not worthy of being there. I haven't
Oh, it's
played it, so it's not there.
It's arguably should be higher, but you know, it is what it is. Dan, why was Horizon so high on your list, mate? There's
It
some
was,
nice foliage. I'm going to say that before you start.
So there's 2 games I ever fully completed to the degree in which I couldn't do any
So
more.
it's near, obviously.
Zero Dawn, and I think Soph will probably like this one, but Dragon Age Inquisition.
Dragon Age Inquisition.
They were both just like it was the world that you got.
That is
Age
immaculate,
Inquisition.
mate. I'm going
It
to
was
whack a bit of
immaculate.
footage on for you all. I think this might be the
Well-
PC version you're watching now. Sorry. Don't matter anyway, because it's 240p on my computer. It doesn't matter. Sorry, Dan. Carry on.
But it was the world and the character building that did it for me.
The
It was
bow, mate.
the world itself was just amazing. It was just fantastically detailed. Look
Yep.
at the foliage. Best
Look
way
at
to
the
describe
foliage, mate.
it. But it was the story behind all the characters as well. It just
Yep.
drew you in
Mhm.
so much that you didn't want to put it down. And it was the same with Inquisition, to be fair.
Yeah, I agree. Did you play the DLC quick? Just
Yeah, Frozen Wilds.
yeah, did you
Fantastic.
play that? I
Yeah,
didn't play
yeah,
that.
played it.
I'm fuming.
Played it. It's fantastic.
I keep meaning to buy the PC version, but I keep forgetting, and I keep not buying it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's like I said, you get so far in the game and you realise, oh shit, that's what's going down. Oh bollocks. And then it's like, it all sort of snowballs down a hill, and there you go.
Yeah.
Monster design as well. Great. Combat,
Yeah.
great. Open world, decent, mate. You know what I mean?
Hey up, Nick.
Next in
Hey,
the
babe.
house, his name's on the screen. You don't give a fuck, mate. So Jam,
Oh, he's a music champ.
when you get Horizon,
I've got
Right.
Horizon.
what on? Why haven't you
Mate,
played it yet?
You need to. It's
You can see that?
Hmm.
Still sealed.
Do you know something? If you'd have played that, that would be very high on your list. I bet you that now.
It is on. I'll say it's on my list to play. I've got like 1,000 on my list to play, but yeah, it's there.
It's there. Sometime in the next 3,000 years, you might give it a go. But
There.
we'll see.
We'll actually be in the world of Horizon Zero Dawn when Jam gets to play that game.
Probably. Nudge, nudge.
What? No, I don't know whether I should hold out for a bit until the second one's about to drop, or like we're close to that, play it, and then I've got the second one to roll straight into.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Quite a long game. What, 30, 40 hours, Dan? A bit longer, maybe? I don't know.
Some way more, but then again, I did everything.
You did everything. You didn't give a fuck.
I think I sunk about 120 hours into it. It's a big-ish game when you're doing everything.
When people say
When
that
you
to
go
me,
balls
that-
deep, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I was in that.
Yeah, go play Horizon Zero Dawn. It's very good. Some might say it's the 14th best game of the generation. I don't know. Some people might say that. We might say
That's
that.
the thing we do.
We do say that. I'd say what the 15th best game of the generation.
Alexa, stop.
13th. Sorry, lads. What are we saying?
13.
You two both put it on your list. One higher than the other. Are you ready? Willow's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Ready
Willow's
to...
come.
Is there a famous character called KK Slider with this one?
There's not a famous character called KK Slider, unfortunately. But that would be great.
I didn't have Animal Crossing on my list.
I think Is it even it?
And I didn't even realise until I think Sophie texted me hers.
Gentlemen, game 13 of the generation is Jedi Fallen Order. Are you happy with that, lads? Because you both put it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Dan,
is it?
significantly
I put
higher than Jam, to be honest with you. I think you put it fourth, did you? Fifth. Why, again, I asked why so high, Daniel?
It was one of the games that
Loves the Star Wars game, by the way.
it was one of the games in the last few years that I've played in which really set a resounding sort of note to it. Like get a Star Wars game that actually felt like it was deserving of that title.
I got an advert, I'm sorry.
It
There you
was
go.
a proper Star Wars game. We haven't
Yeah.
had one in so long.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Yeah.
people enjoy Battlefront, and I enjoy Battlefront to a degree. It's just with EA having its grubby hands all over it, it just went down the pan, obviously.
Mhm.
This was the first one in, God, I want to say about
A million years, mate.
Feels like it probably is close to like
Jedi Outcast.
10 years, yeah, 10-ish,
And,
maybe more
what's the one
years.
with the apprentice in it? Force Unleashed.
Oh, Force Unleashed.
That was
Sorry,
alright,
in the
wasn't
last one.
And when did that come out? 2007, 2008?
How dare you, Neckbeard? How dare you? Scandalous talk.
We're kicking off today, lads.
It's just one of those games that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I enjoy it as well. It just missed mine, to be fair. Jam.
Battlefront. Okay.
You put it. Battlefront 2's sorted itself out now, innit? Is that right?
Yeah, Battlefront 2 is really good.
Yeah.
Now, but
It's a
just-
lot better than
understand.
what it was.
Yeah.
unless you don't play it through all the shit times, you missed the boat.
Jam. You put it. I want to say 13th or 14th on your list. Why? Why'd you put it on? Why so low? I say so low. Why? Why didn't it get higher? Being a massive Star Wars fan.
Replayability.
Fair enough. One and done
It's as
kind of
simple as
thing,
that.
right?
Like me and Dan were on the Discord like a week ago or so, and I think Dan had just finished it. And like a lot of the games that are coming out now, especially single player games, for the
Yeah.
replayability, they get New Game Plus.
Yeah.
This doesn't have it.
Does
Well,
it not,
it does, but it's not like
You can't carry stuff. You
Yeah.
don't
What's the
carry
point in
anything
that
over.
then? I thought the point of New Game Plus was to carry your shit over. I'm not.
And then you can complete it easier, get the platinum. You have more power, but no, it doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. which was really disappointing in that
Do you know?
respect.
They can fix the second one.
Which is happening, by the way. The Souls
But
like
it's-
shit.
I mean, I have finished it twice.
Did you play it on PC as well?
Yeah.
Good lad. Dan, you played it on PC, PlayStation, PC,
I played it on PlayStation.
PlayStation, buzzing.
Yeah.
I smashed it on Steam. I'm just chilling. My mouse is fucked. Why is my mouse
What have
going?
you done to your
Oh, we're
mouse?
buzzing now, lads. But yeah, I enjoy this game as well. Cal is a great character.
Tested. Yeah.
Yes.
Like the way they intertwine some of the original prequel, original series shit in it, and earlier stuff as well. Willow's in the house.
Willow is
Very
HH,
interesting, mate. I'm intrigued where this is going to go, and if
Yeah,
it'll
good.
probably intertwine with other shit in the Star Wars series. But yeah, that was 13, right?
Yes.
Buzzing, gentlemen. I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna be totally honest with you now. This next game wouldn't have made the list if it wasn't for Sophie.
Okay.
You know what it is, Jam, already. I know you do. Daniel had it on his list, but it was relatively low.
I think I know what it is.
What do you think it is, Jam?
It's a Rockstar game.
No,
Oh, okay.
it's been mentioned like 2 minutes ago. Gentlemen, the game that saved 2020, I want to say.
Yeah.
Some will say that.
Yeah.
The game, even I'm fine enjoy playing this game. I quite like it. It's chilling. You know what I mean? It is, of course, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Huzzah. Fuck Tom Nook. He's a fucking twat. But Jam,
Mhm.
not on your list. Any reason why you like this game? Like,
I completely forgot.
you forgot. Like that much,
No,
you
I-
forgot.
Oh, yeah, it was Sophie sent me hers,
Mhm.
and then I read it. I was like, oh,
You're like, oh
I
shit, New
forgot Animal
Horizons is
Crossing.
out.
I mean, it's not like. I mean, I don't think I would have played Animal Crossing unless we were in the circumstances we were in the lockdown.
I think it brought people together.
Yeah,
It did,
that's
it
the
did.
beauty of Animal Crossing. It does bring. I've got a town hall or some shit now, babe. I'm chilling,
Like 2 days in.
mate. No, it's not.
Probably is, you
I'm
know.
still trying to pay off a bridge. I still have 60k. I'm fuming. You know what I mean? Tom Nook does me head in. He's like, it doesn't do anything. I'm just like, sort your town out. You're the mayor or something. Is he the mayor? He is, isn't he?
Technically
Yeah.
speaking,
In
yes.
theory, he's the mayor. Isabel's his little secretary.
Nick said next he'll smash Animal Crossing.
He loves it, mate. But
He will.
yeah, it's quite cool. It's quite chilling. I don't like fishing in video games. It's quite chill to fish in this. I don't like
Yeah.
even like catching the bugs and cutting the trees down and getting the wood and all that shit.
You're lying. You're lying, Jack.
Why?
It's a
You will
charming
fish it.
game.
And shall I tell you why I like fishing?
Why?
Another game that's going to come up in the future, I have no doubt.
And I hate the fishing in that as well. Trust me.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I hate it. I was just chilling. Even with the fucking seagull. Was it a seagull or pelican on the beach? He's quite. And it's got low key. By the way, I want to just say this right now. Low key, some of the best dialogue of 2020. It's hilarious.
It is.
Do you mean like when you catch fish?
The puns it does. It's low key hilarious.
Yeah, I can imagine you laughing at that.
That was increases sometimes.
And the shark whisperer is in the room, by the way.
Who are?
The
And
shark
that's-
whisperer and the non-Dorito catcher.
And I can't catch Doritos.
Why
so
can't you
he's
catch Doritos? NS, catch some Doritos, mate. You know what I mean?
Or
But-
tarantulas, who's only just got one.
Tarantula, and so on. Animal Crossing, chilling. Anything to add on Animal Crossing? Game of Forever.
It's a great game, yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah, Nick.
Agreed.
Let's go, Animal Crossing. Ladies and gentlemen, another game which is on this list thanks to Soph. Cheers, Soph. Thanks, mate. I put it on mine, to be fair. This is me. I think this might be my first one on the list. It's
I think I'm. might know what it is then.
Yeah, this is the first one on my list. Which, why am I banned from Minecraft? Fuming. First one on the list, which I've contributed to the scores. By the way,
I think I know what it is.
you don't know what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Is it number 11 or
I do.
12?
Is it a DLC character in Smash?
Number 11.
Yeah.
It might be a DLC character in Smash. Gentlemen, of course, it is the fantastic and stylish Persona 5. Did you guys play Persona 5?
No,
You should
but I
play
like
Persona 5.
everything about it other than probably playing it.
No, why?
I don't know.
Turn-based JRPG
It
be
just
fine.
seems like a lot of game,
It
but
is
I like the
a
art,
lot of
the
game.
music.
Music's
It's just
cracking, the characters are
Yeah.
great, the combat is chilling. Yeah, I mean, it's nothing revolutionary, but the way it presents itself, it's very stylish, and the menus, the menus, I'll say, by the way, are fantastic. But that music, though, mate, do you know what I mean?
It's my favourite level in Smash.
No, it's not.
hmm
How can it be?
Why can't it be?
It is a good level, to be fair.
It's a great level.
But yeah, it spawned. It's got a sequel, which is that Muso game,
Royale, was it?
Scramble, wasn't it? Persona 5 Scramble. It's got the fucking, what's it called? The definitive edition, which is Persona 5 Royal. Is it Royal or Royale?
Royale, isn't it?
No, it's Royal.
I
Sophie,
don't
What is
pretend
it?
to be an expert.
I think it's Royal. Right. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, this game is great. I've not done it, by the way. I only got to like the 3rd or 4th palace. I think that's what they're called. But you just go and play it. It's fantastic. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And it's a good entry. What the fuck's that? Dan's
It's a
here.
good
What a lad. Thank you,
entry.
Dan.
Would you like to say it's a good entry RPG?
Into the series of Persona. I would have thought.
Oh,
I
okay,
don't
okay,
know.
okay.
I took it out my ass there because I've only played that one. But then again, I played that one. I want to go and play the 4th one and possibly the 3rd one as well. So I might be right there. Do you have any? Are you ever going to play this game, John?
I've got access to it now, with PS Plus, so I can play it. But again, it just seems like a lot of game.
Yeah.
And one thing that really, I don't know why it annoys me, like when I start a game and like you see your trophies and you're like, oh, 2% trophies. I just don't want it staying at 2% trophies. I want to have a big chunk of them or played them. Show that I've played the game, if you know what I mean.
What if I told you nobody cares about your trophies?
No one cares, I know, but it's just a weird thing that I have.
Mate, you're Steven. Daniel,
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
Are you going to play this?
Probably not.
Why? You like this?
I think I'm in
You
the
like
same
it.
boat. I think it's too much game. I think I've missed too much of it to warrant going back and actually doing it. Because I'm one of these people that if they're going to play a game, they're going to play from the beginning. And I know it doesn't make sense because the games might be totally different in origin or whatever, but
The thing they are that each game's a completely different
Yeah.
story, isn't it? It's like
You don't have to play the
but
first
it's
4,
just
but-
how I am. It's
And it's a
from
spin-off
1
as
to
well.
5
Of,
or whatever. It's
Super
one of
Compton,
those
so.
things. So probably not.
that's fair. I mean, that's fair. I can dig that. I mean, I do want to go back and finish it, but I'd have to go back and start from the beginning and play it again, and I've got too much shit to do and too much shit to play, so it's like I'm not going to get chance. Do you know what I mean? But by the time I die, I hope to have finished it. I'm just going to say that. Anyway, lads, moving on. So we're into the top 10. Do you want the top 10? We're going for the top 10, lads. Number 10. Jam. Very high on your list, mate. Dan,
Yes.
on your list, mate. Jam, you do me a favour.
Yes.
You turn around and read the title of that poster that's behind you.
It's Uncharted 4.
It's Uncharted 4. Jam, you like Uncharted, right? Correct? You're a passing Naughty Dog fan. Is that right?
I do like Uncharted.
You do
Yeah.
like a bit of Uncharted. So Jam, James, Jim, Jimothy, Daniel.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why is it so high on both? Well, why is it so up there?
It's just excellent game.
It's an excellent game. It's the
Yeah.
best Uncharted.
Uncharted 2
NS is it.
story wise.
I think, yeah, I'm agreed
Well,
on that. I think Uncharted
Gameplay
2
for 4.
I think four's
Yeah.
my favourite. I think. Do you like the third one? Out of interest, quick. Yeah, Dan, do you
What
like the
was-
third?
The third one was okay. Yeah.
The first one, the third one, sorry, got unfairly lambasted in my opinion. I thought it was really good, and people just were crying because they liked Uncharted 2 a lot, and it wasn't Uncharted 2 again. But that's a conversation for another day. We're talking about Uncharted 4 now. So Jam, Troy Baker's in it. Of course he is. He's in everything. Nolan North's in it.
He's in everything, yeah.
Yeah, both gentlemen which are in everything. What is it about the gameplay of Uncharted 4 which you prefer over the other lot?
Climbing mechanics is much better.
And that rope.
The rope
The rope.
and things like that. Completely unrealistic.
Mm-hmm. Give me some of that
But,
rope.
yeah,
There's rope
It's
everywhere,
really
mate.
good. It makes traversing things
Yeah.
a lot cooler.
No, I agree. Daniel,
Yes.
did you like the rope sections?
Yeah, to
Mm-hmm.
be fair, I didn't. But I didn't mind them.
You're buzzing.
Yeah,
You don't mind
I
them?
think it's one of those things like I'm a bit hit and miss, and I think some of them were good and some of them were a bit bleh.
Mm-hmm. I think it's with Naughty Dog, although they are a very talented studio, of course they are.
They are very talented.
When they get a mechanic, they tend to shove it down your throat a lot. Do you know what I mean? With the rope, there was like, oh, there's a rope here, and I'm going to swing around the mud, and then you go 2 seconds down the corridor, and it's like, oh, guess what's down here? Another bit of rope, and you have to.
Rope, more rope, more
It's
rope.
quite satisfying, to be fair. To be fair to them, when they do nail, like I said a couple of reports ago, that the gameplay's got progressively better since Uncharted 1, if you include the Last of Us as well in there. And Uncharted 4 is a great game, so.
I
They should
think
all-
most people put it on because it was actually a sound ending to it almost in a way as well.
Yes,
'Cause it-
Crash
it-
Bandicoot.
I agree.
Yeah, fantastic way to end it.
Yeah, that was great.
Even the Lost Legacy, like the
I never
mini,
played that one.
really good.
I've not played it.
I heard it's
I
very
heard
good.
it was good. I heard
Carbon
it-
copy of Uncharted 4 with mechanics and stuff. It's just a different story. It's really good.
I hear people say that that's their favourite Uncharted game. That's what people
It's
say.
nice and easy, in and out kind of
Yeah,
thing. Just
in and
not,
out,
doesn't
see you
like
later,
10 hours
boom.
maybe, not even that.
Really?
Hmm.
I'm in. Let's do it. Gentlemen. Daniel.
Yep.
Number 9.
9. Me and you put this quite high on our list, to be fair, Dan. I enjoy this game a lot. I bought this game twice, to be fair. I didn't buy it twice, but I have it twice.
I think I know which one it
You
is.
know what it is, mate. I want to tell you what it is. And Jam's going to start crying
I know what it is.
like a devil. You know what I'm saying?
Never May Cry.
Boom. The Devil May Cry 5, finally back in form. I like DMC. You can all go and cry in the corner about it. But I like
Again,
DMC.
I'm with
Yeah,
you on that. I like DMC.
I like DMC. It's a bit too vulgar for its own good at times. Especially
I
when,
think the character design was off. I think it was a bit bad, a bit shoddy, but the
I
game
don't-
itself was pretty good.
I had nothing against Dante being a fucking prick, because he's always been a prick.
He's always been an arrogant prick, but
That's
Yeah.
one of the,
He's like Cloud.
no, Dante is a superior character to Cloud in every way. That's not even a comparison.
I don't
Except
debate
for
that.
maybe iconically, like Cloud's quite iconic with his big hair and his sword. And I know Dante's got hair and sword as well, but you know what I mean. Daniel, what did you like about Devil May Cry 5?
I think it's how it mixes style with speedy action
Mhm.
almost. It's very
Feels so
slick. It like I probably haven't experienced it in the way you have, because obviously you've got a PS5. You can change it to 120 or 60 or whatever you
But
can
on
get
PC
it to.
first time around as well. So
And
that was
PS4 I think runs at 30-ish. I would have said.
ish, heavy on the ish, mate.
But it's just one of those games that just oozes
Style.
characteristics and all that stuff, and it's just a really solid game.
Yeah,
Simple
satisfying. Just racking up those combos, watching all the demons just burst into 1,000 pieces, and I mean, it's got a certain flow to it, Devil May Cry, which I don't think is beaten. Maybe by Bayonetta, but even then, it's like, do you know what I'm saying? A certain je ne sais quoi, a certain line them up and knock them down kind of. Do you know what I'm saying? Jam's like, all you do is hit square. Shut the prick.
It's a lot. It just looks like a lot of smacking buttons and hoping stuff happens.
There's a very distinct formula to it, James. I don't think you can quite. I don't think you quite grasped it yet.
The thing is, there is definitely way more to it than tapping square. A lot more.
Like if you go watch, I can't remember the bloke's name on Twitter. It was the gifs. I think it's Sunny, right? Have you seen that account that posts gifs?
No,
Sunny. I think it's Sunny GIF something. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. It's spelled SUNNHI or something like that. I'm assuming it's sorry. But that account posts a load of GIFs about that Devil May Cry and fighting games like Street Fighter, Smash. Not Smash. I'm not sure. There's there as well. Like what was on there? The Hades was on there earlier. I was buzzing. But yeah, Devil May Cry back in form. We're going to get a safe one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dan, you agree?
I'd imagine we would. Yeah.
Is it better than Devil May Cry 3, Dan, this one?
Yes.
I say probably. Jam says yes. What do you say?
I
know
say
Jam's
no
talking
idea.
shit.
That's a tough question because I like both.
I love Devil May. I can play Devil May Cry 3 on here.
I think time has made Devil May Cry 5 better. I think they've got the battles down to a T and the enemies and stuff like that. But there's just something about Devil May Cry 3 which just made it cool. Like just how difficult and how manic it was in DMC3 that just like made it what it was.
Devil May Cry 3 is hard when you get into the game. I thought it was just me when it first came out, but when I went on the internet and looked, I was like, "Oof, this is pretty hard."
It's pretty damn hard.
I think I got to somewhere. The boss was just oh my God. I can't remember which boss it was now, but it was ripping me to pieces, and I'm like, "All right, cool." I think I did it in the end, I think, but yeah, man, chilling.
It was just extreme. I'd probably say 5 for the battles, but 3 for the style and how frantic it was.
I think 5 just does it for me. Do you like V?
He's an interesting character.
Yeah,
he's a very interesting character. Actually, it's the whole sort of like this whole how he's the longer he goes, the worse he gets and stuff like that, and it makes the combat different. It makes you think how you're going to win your battles.
I agree.
And it does. I do actually. I think I do.
Yeah, so I like to play as him. Or I mean, he's a bit. Once you get it, but he's not as intuitive as Dante Nero. Do you know what I mean?
As I say, it's very. You're almost thinking about what attack you're gonna use to try and get you out, because obviously he doesn't attack in the same way.
He's got a sword.
Yeah, exactly. You've got a stick.
Who should be in Smash with his stick? Like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, Devil May Cry 5. If you like high octane, fast-paced action games, go and play it. You know yourself. It's great. But anyway, moving on. Number 8, right? Is that right?
Yep.
Number 8. I think we all had this. No, we didn't. Dan, you didn't have this. Me and Jam rated it quite highly on our list. I say quite in the middle-ish. Joint game of the year. Last of Us Part 2. James, you're a man who likes Last of Us, is that right?
I am.
Great
game.
Last of Us Part 2, now the dust has settled and people have almost stopped crying about it. Since the Game Awards, there was a bit of a bump on the old scale. What's your take of Last of Us 2? Is it still up there for yourself, or have you...
Yeah, love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Even then, when people were getting salty about, like I say, we're not getting a payoff at the end of the game.
Putting trans characters in it. Fuck, it's like, get a grip, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. No payoff at the end of the game. Doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole point of Last of Us, wasn't it? Even the first game was the same. It was very...
There is a situation and things like that. But it's not like this sort of happy ending in there. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, right? It's very... Yeah, I felt that was the point of Last of Us. It was bleak for bleak's sake, and that was the point, because it was just fucked. It was like, it's 2022, Mike, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But it's a great game.
Naughty Dog's best game, would you say?
Do you know what? Even though I do prefer Uncharted over The Last of Us, it definitely is Uncharted. Naughty Dog's best game.
I think it is. Just
for the fact it hasn't got the heroism thing in it. It makes you think. It makes you switch sides. It makes you question. Like it sticks you right on the fence.
Yeah, it makes you. We won't go into spoilers, but it's like,
and you're still on the fence when the game finishes.
And it teases a bit more at the end, which I quite like as well. But like I said, the voice acting is mint. The music by Gustavo, whatever his fucking name is amazing. It's just so good.
Troy Baker again.
Troy Baker's here.
Lord Bailey.
You get in that settlement, I won't say where it is, but there's like a settlement halfway through the game. You think, oh, the setup shop here, and it's just meant how the like the NPCs sort of react and act around you. It's very good, mate.
Excellent game.
Daniel.
Yes.
Last of Us fan or not?
Yes, I am actually.
You played this one yet? Yeah.
No.
No. Say the game.
I don't actually own it, and that's why it's not on my list, because I don't actually know.
Fair enough.
Is it better than the first one, John?
Yes.
I agree. But yeah, because just like the interactions and the
it is great. People like I reckon if the first one had launched and it was you just say the second one was the first one, I don't think it would have done as well.
No, I agree.
Because you'd expect to go into it and you're surviving against these clickers and stuff like that, and these fungus and these infections and stuff like that. But the second Last of Us has nothing to do with any of that. It's a smidgen to do with that. You're just fighting in between that all happening as well, which is great.
I mean, there was hints of it with like the fireflies being dickheads, and towards the end of the first one when you were going through the hospital and there was them people there.
But it's like, imagine, Resident Evil 1 came out. It's the first ever Resident Evil. The zombies advertised and it's merchandised with all zombies, but you go in it and you're playing it. Zombies with nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's just there.
It'd been a bit of a...
I agree.
But I think the first game set it up to be really good. It was really good.
Bishop's trying to get us banned using Virgin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Dan, get it played, mate. It's a good game. Gentlemen, predicament time. What was that, number 8?
Yeah.
So 7
number
and 6
7
are tied with 22 points each.
Say again?
7 and 6 are tied with 22 points each. Now I'm going to say them both, and we're going to scrap over which goes where. Is that fair, or would you rather we just...
Yeah, that's fine. We can...
The Great Casual Report Debate.
The Great Casual Report
People
debate.
in the chat can weigh in as well.
Chat.
Which game's better?
Have a word with us, mate. So, one of them is my number 1.
We know
so Nier Automata.
Nier Automata is there. And the other one is my number 3 or 4. Hang on. My number 1 and 4 are here now. Are you ready? The other one. Dan's playing it right now. Not right now, but he's in the process of, getting spammed by me, if you know what I'm saying, James.
Final Fantasy 7 remake.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 7.
So, gentlemen, we have Nier Automata in one corner, Final Fantasy 7 remake in the other corner for 6th and 7th respectively. Which one goes where and why? Jam.
Well, let's make this
first.
easy for ourselves. Jam is going to say Final Fantasy 7 remake because he hasn't played Nier Automata.
I have played Nier Automata.
Have you?
I've played like 3 or 4 hours of it.
Okay, there you go.
Sackles,
But you're
mate.
evidently going to go for Final Fantasy 7 remake.
I am going to go Final Fantasy 7.
Daniel,
So, Dan,
you cast a
I'm on
deciding
Bish.
vote here. And then
NS,
whoever's
people
in the chat
remote.
can help me. I
Yes.
think I need help with this one.
This is tough. This is a tough one
It's not
because
tough.
for me, because I haven't played enough, I would go Nier Automata.
That's what I like
And
to
I
hear.
think he would go Nier Automata. But
Bishop,
they're all there.
Bishop saying Nier
Bish
as well
is
for
saying
6.
Nier as well.
So
That's
number
3 to 1.
7 is Final Fantasy 7 remake. Now, gentlemen, right, Jam. I'm gonna go because, lads, I fucking love this game. Like, I'll say this. I've said this a million times. I'll say it once more, at least once more. When this got announced, my first reaction was, "Oh my god, this looks so good." But then, as 5 minutes passed, I was like, "Oh, it's Square Enix. They're gonna fuck this up big time. I know they are." And they nearly did, because they give it CyberConnect 2 to make, who made the hack games, you know the ones I mean. Is that what they made?
No idea.
You're supposed to be nerdy, guys, for fuck's sake. I think they made the dot hack games. Yes, they did. Why are you outsourcing your most beloved dot hack, Zora's Wrath? Zora's Wrath's pretty cool. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot helped out on that, I think. Thing is, why are you outsourcing your most beloved project to, no disrespect to them? I mean, you know what I mean? This team that's made a couple of good games, like, you know what I mean? Like a few Naruto games as well, which I'm sure Bishop's played them all and loves them. And it went in-house, and they went quiet. And I'm like, what's going on, lads? And then it was like, it's going to be episodic. I'm like, why? I still think why, but I get it now. Do you know what I mean? Are you in the same boat, Jam? Do you understand more of why they went with that? Yeah. And they sort of stretched the first 6 hours of Final Fantasy 7 into a 35-hour game, for a 40-hour game, or 90-hour game if you got the platinum, like your boy. I don't get platinums, by the way, so that's the biggest.
If you think about it, a Final Fantasy game, if you said, "Oh, this game will take 90 hours complete," you'd think just story mode. You wouldn't think everything. You wouldn't think the extras like you've done. Which is not so bad.
Just to make a point, I like Bish's comment, and I think it's what Sega should have done with Sonic a long fucking time ago.
Sega can't make Sonic. We've established this. Like,
give it to somebody. Give it to Nintendo.
Sonic
for
Mania.
God's
They give it a load of fans. Well, I say a load of fans. They're a team of developers, but they're big Sonic fans from the Genesis days.
Yeah.
That's why.
I mean, I've basically said, why don't Nintendo buy Sega and then get Nintendo to make Sega, Sonic games? Because they'd be sick. I bet you anything.
Nintendo won't spend that kind of money.
It's true, but
They'll just go,
it'd be
exclusive.
great.
Cheers, lad.
Microsoft might do it.
Kind of hoping Microsoft do it. To be fair, that'd be something. What was I talking about? What was yeah, and then I mean, there's a bit of trepidation, and then it gets revealed that a fucking what's it called? State of Play, is that what they're called?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you watched it, Jam. Do you remember? And I was like, okay, I'm intrigued now. And the demo dropped, and I'm like, okay. And then I started getting that FOMO. Do you know what I mean? So just hit furlough. I'm like, I'm kind of really got anything to do. And my mate Daz, he sorted me out of a copy from Marcos, sorted Jam out of a copy as well. and I started playing it, and I'm like, do you know what? This is the one. I could play that
It's a
battle
great game.
system all day.
Yeah.
All day.
Music is one of the best things
Music
in the
is
game.
sublime.
It goes like music at the top and then JPEG background at the bottom.
Yeah, there's our JPEG backgrounds, which is unfortunate. And if you ask me, am I going to buy this game when it comes to PC? The answer is yes. Even when I've 100%ed it, I'm going back in. I love it. I have a few theories, as we all do. What's happened?
A few theories, Jack.
A few. I don't want to spoil much here. I hope we see. That's the thing, and it's like, when is the second one going to come out? Because Square Enix being Square Enix, it's going to take about 4 or 5, maybe 100 years.
Probably 22, 23, maybe.
Yeah, because this got announced 2015. It came out last year.
Not this year. Talking about this.
Exactly.
You'd imagine they're making them back to back to back to back.
I would hope so, because it's the.
I hope so.
You can see this after you finish it, but it is the Final Fantasy 13 team. Which goes to show.
Look, when did 15 come out? Final Fantasy 15?
27. Now you're asking.
2018, maybe.
2018, is it?
2017,
It's
2018-ish.
But they do a hell of a lot of work really quickly, I reckon.
The multiple teams.
I think. I know it's multiple teams, obviously.
2016,
but
29th of November 2016.
It's that old. That's 5 years old already. Yeah. And we got Final Fantasy 16 staring down at that, and I thought that was a long while away.
Yeah, that people think that's coming out this year. Is that coming out this year? I don't think it is.
I don't care, but I don't think so.
Answer the question, James.
No, I don't think so.
Daniel, is it coming out this year?
If it does, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
It'll be end of if it's coming out, I would have said.
I think it's going to be 2021-ish. 2022, sorry-ish. I'm doing it already. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so when you get to... And as the game progresses, you think, something's not right here. Do you know what I'm saying? And you get to the end and you're like, bro. And then you get to the finish line and you're like, bro, what just happened? Do you know what I'm saying? And then it's like, the only problem with this game is that it blew its load too early in a few places. You'll see what I mean when you finish it, Dan. There's a few notes it hits where I don't think it probably should have gone there.
Yeah.
But I think that's part of the point. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to spoil
But you don't
it.
know how many
Exactly.
parts there's going to be,
I'm
so
gonna
it might
say
not have
3.
flowed too early. Yeah,
I want to say 3.
I reckon 3 to 5, 4, 5 max.
I'm going to say 3.
I'm hoping, so I've got next week off, I'll probably
Smash
get
it,
through
mate. Yeah,
week.
then I can send you a load of theory videos. But so good. So good. Like some of the actions, like, there's a scene near the end, and it's the hypest thing I've ever seen in my life. Right? Do you know what I mean? It's fucking
really good.
mint. Like, but obviously, yeah. So
I'm excited.
You are.
Going. I will be all over it when I go into it.
I'd recommend this game to anybody. Anybody.
I would, and I don't like Final Fantasy.
It's great. I can't praise it enough. I'm not going to,
really
because
good.
the next game is better.
I think it's one of the best buys I've had this year, last year.
That's coming from someone that has no interest in buying it. There you go. Anything to add on Final Fantasy VII Remake? I'm sorry, I went on a tangent there. I'm about to go on another one. Sorry. You're buzzing.
Why? What's
Number
the
6
5.
is 6, you gimp.
Oh.
Let me check. You've confused me.
I thought you said 6 and 7.
I said
died.
6 were near
Yeah,
Automata.
6 is near. Number 6 is the wonderful, the sublime Nier Automata. Now, listen to me, lads. I think about Nier every day. Every day. Like,
Jade, you got some competition.
don't listen to him, babe. Bought me a sword, by the way. Have you seen the sword? Sick, mate. But like the way it presents itself, the way it's just like when it starts, it's basically, oh, I'm gonna go and kill God. I'm like, okay, it's that game. I know what's probably gonna happen. Let's go into it. And then it starts to unfold, and I'm like, okay. There's a bit of a... I forgot the word. I was going to act all clever then and give you a big word, but I've forgotten it. What do you call it when you're self-aware of your own life? And you...
Subconscious.
No.
Conscious.
I forgot the word. I've ruined the show. Sorry, lads.
You're intelligent.
But you know what I mean? It's like the way...
You're aware of your own life and you know all the patterns to how it's going to
Yes,
fold.
Daniel is here. And the final secret got uncovered the other day. I don't know if you saw this, where you can
I
skip to the
actually
end of the
tweeted
game.
that out. I did tweet that
You
out.
can skip to the end of the game straight away. So there you go, Jam. Just go and do that.
Ruined it now.
It's not a glitch. It's coded into the game apparently as well. So there you go.
So it's actually a very hidden secret.
So I praise the gentleman who found it, because I would have had no idea, to be honest. I'd have been walking around forever. Yeah, fast-paced action, really cool. The thingy system, what do you call it? I've forgotten everything about it, to be honest.
Character building.
Yeah, the things you put in, what does it call them? Like the extras and your added strength and things like that.
Modules.
Yes, that. Very cool builds, and it's self-aware. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake is very self-aware. It's a stroke of genius. Final Fantasy VII Remake, by the way. Come back to that. I mean, to tell you more about it would be to spoil the experience, which is why I barely talked to Jam about it, because I want him to have that moment I had, and you did as well, Dan, at the end.
Yeah, it's the way the game portrays itself as. You think it's one thing, but then it's more than just that, and you don't appreciate it until you've actually done almost everything in a way.
I agree. That's ballsy as well, because most people are just gonna do it, hit the first set of credits and go, yeah, cool, whatever.
That's it. And you go into that ending thinking naturally that is it, and it's like, it's just.
And then you do it again with 9S.
I'm not saying anymore because I don't want to ruin it. Scam, you do need to play it.
There's that moment at the end where it gives you this choice, and it's like, fuck, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the best ending ever to a game, ever.
Isn't there multiple endings though?
No, no, it's not really. It's more of a fake out than an ending. Just because the credits roll doesn't mean it's finished. That's what she said.
Yeah, I get that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a continuation. You different characters throughout the games and everything, and you see certain points from different characters' views, and it makes you think about, like, oh fuck, like I've got that wrong. But I just go and play it. It's fantastic.
It really is.
And Nier Replicant is out in April, so we'll play that as well.
I'll be honest with you, Jam. With JT, I can understand if you think he's talking absolute shit. I can understand
because he usually does.
Because he normally is. But
Cheers,
I do
lads.
agree with him.
I reckon Jack will be really pissed off if I play it on your recommendation, Dan, and not his.
I just want you to play it. You play it however. Just
It really is that good. It really is.
Taro's Magnum Opus. I got the Blu-ray music, a lot of books, got a sword. Went the fucking opera thing. What was sick that was? The
opera thing.
Orchestra. Beg your pardon. Opera thing. What am I chatting shit about now? Gentlemen, number 5. Jam.
Yes.
You're going to be really happy about this. Can I see your jacket?
Samsung Elite Gaming
It's
thing.
not the jacket I thought it was. You've ruined me.
You thought it was what Rocket League one, didn't
Why
you?
did I think it was your Rocket League jacket, Jam?
Because Rocket League is 5th.
Rocket League's number 5, game of the generation. Now, Jam.
Top 5, yeah, I'll take it.
You've played about 1 million hours of Rocket League.
Yes.
Why do you like it so much?
Easily the best pick up and play game I've probably played in a
You say
long...
this, You
Like,
say
for
this.
6 years this year I've been playing it.
You
I've never
say
played a
this.
game so long in my life.
Jam. You say this. Pick up and play. But the amount of people I see pick up and don't have a fucking clue what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? But a lot of people play it, which makes that point redundant, to be fair. But I do
It's
see
an
a lot
easy
of people.
game to play.
Yeah,
but a very hard game
difficult
to
to
master.
master. And again, it's one more go. One more go. Have one more game. Yeah, we'll have one more game. Like I've been on with you lot, and it's just one more game, lads. Yeah, sound, no worries. But it's 3 o'clock. Got work at 7.
Exactly.
No worries, lad. Sound, whatever.
One more game.
Yeah, one more. Sound.
Yeah.
And it's just like I buzz off arcadey football games. I don't know if you know this, Jam. That is
I do.
Is it an arcadey football game and an arcadey hockey game?
Football.
A hint of hockey in there, a little bit.
Well, yeah, there's hockey, there's
A little
snow day
bit.
and stuff like that.
There's even basketball.
Basketball, yeah. But that's the thing, it's just such a simple concept, but it's just done so well. And the Psionics, they're very in touch with their community. Like I've spoke to a few of the developers before.
Because you
I
played
played
a million hours
with a
of the
few
game.
of their pros before.
If I made a game and
It's-
someone played a million hours of it, I'd be like, yes, lad.
Yeah, but it's cool. Like there's a map in it called Beckwith Park. Is named after one of the game developers, and Adam Beckwith is the guy. And I've had a conversation with him on Twitter on the DMs.
You've been
Pretty cool.
in the DMs.
In the DMs, yeah.
Bloody hell. Even chatting shit or just
I
chilling?
can't remember. It was like a year and a half ago.
You don't give a fuck, mate. He's like, yes, lad.
I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, he don't, mate. They've made Wedge, by the way. Bought out by Epic Games, gone free to play.
And there's no need for a
Retire,
sequel.
lads, fuck it. Someone else carry the mantle for Rocket League 2. We get Rocket League 2, or we're just going to carry on
No,
with
we
this?
don't need it. Why do we need
We
it?
don't need it. I agree. I'm asking. Do we
More game modes, whatever, events, challenges.
make this.
That'll.
just do
But-
this? What I'd like them to do. If I don't care about FIFA, but I'd prefer them to have FIFA as like a platform, so it'd be like a
Yeah, just
and then just
So
add
that-
shit
yeah.
to it every year instead of just. They're going to charge you £40 every year because they can get away with it.
more 50, 60 pounds now.
60
isn't it?
quid. You're not going to charge you full price every year because they can get away with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
And it's probably still the same platform as it was the year
Probably.
before.
Probably, mate. Daniel,
Mm-hmm.
do you like Rocket League?
I do enjoy it. Yeah.
Everyone likes Rocket League. It's one that everyone likes it. Even if you don't like it, you like it. It's just fucking lying. Why did you play it on Switch, mate?
Because I were on holiday and I wanted to play with you
I'm taking the
guys.
piss. I didn't realise you played it on Switch.
Yeah, I had actually played it
I
on
played it on
Switch. to
Switch.
be fair,
It is
and
hard on
it
the
is.
Switch.
Oh, it's terrible.
I went online right on Switch. I thought I'm relatively decent at Rocket League. I'll wipe the floor of all these. I could not get used to it on Switch at all.
No.
I was
Muscle memory
Maybe-
doesn't translate
maybe
well.
now with me all, you know what I'm saying, might be alright, but it's about 15 gig and I can't be asked to sit there. I've got to get another fucking memory card because my 64 gig one's full up, and I can't be asked to keep swapping. Do you know what I mean?
It just feels like a different game on Switch, which is unfortunate.
It is.
Mhm.
It's not as sensitive, even if you change the sensitivity
Yeah.
settings. But Hugh's actually pretty good at Rocket League on the Switch, handheld. He's weird.
That is weird.
It is really weird that he's good at it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it is only this big because of PlayStation Plus freebie, but I think that helps, right?
I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
It helped to get the
Apex was free.
popularity it needed to kickstart
Yeah,
itself.
I mean, it is the sequel, remember, lads?
Mhm.
Oh, God. Sorry, I just saw the KSI video of Rocket League. I was like, no, I'm not going to click on that.
No, they sponsor it, yeah, now.
Do they?
Yeah, they do Sidemen Gaming,
They've
and they
got
play
a
Rocket
flag
League.
in it, right?
Pardon?
They've got a flag in
Yeah, they've got a flag in. They've had a flag in it for years.
Psionics.
I think because Vicstar, he used to
Don't
play
know what that is.
Rocket League, or still
know what
does
that is.
play Rocket League.
Is it cool? He's come on the show.
Yeah,
Um,
it's cool.
Psionics, if you're watching, you know, casual report flag. Cheers, mate. You'd buzz off that, John. I know you would.
Yeah, I would, yeah. I don't use antennas in Rocket League. I would.
I use antennas. I don't use the toppers. It ruins the chi of the
Yeah.
car, mate. You know what I mean?
And vice versa.
Yeah, the wrong versa. But yeah, it's Rocket League. the greatest. I mean, in Unreal Engine driving is nothing better.
Yeah. Physics are immaculate. I
Yeah.
can't. If
Yeah.
they made a second one, I don't know what they'd do
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
gameplay that's better. So why change it? Just pad it, add stuff to
I mean, I'm not
It's,
watching
it's like Among Us, isn't it? In that respect,
Yeah.
you can just
more of the same.
more
Yeah.
of the same, copy and paste rather
Yeah.
than create.
I'm
a
sure
whole new-
Tip Top Game developers will be in there with the hammer and chisel, just ironing out a few creases.
There'll be a few
sure-
things that they can
I'm
add that might
sure.
make it a bit more interesting. They should put like one thing that'd be cool. I was talking to another streamer, Flash Force 4000 is sick.
Go and watch the stream.
About what they should add to Rocket League. And do you remember when Burnout Paradise first came out? And
Yes,
you used to, if you've got a camera, if you took someone down, the camera would snap
Yeah.
a picture of
Yeah.
you, and you can like flip them off, things like that. That'd be cool for demos in Rocket
Yeah,
League
I mean, it
with
is,
like an 18 filter and stuff like that, of
Mhm.
course.
yeah, with like
But
from a gameplay perspective, it's pretty much spot on. But like I said, shit like that, it'll be cool. That'll be cool. But yeah, go and play Rocket League because it's great, and you're probably better than Jam. So there you go. Jam and me.
Mhm.
Are you ready? Number 4. We're getting high now, mate. Nosebleed area. Number 4. You ready for number 4, lads?
Yeah.
It's a Switch game.
I think I know what it is.
You know what
I
it
think
is.
I know what
You
it is.
What it is. Every Saturday
I
night. with
don't want it to. It's that one.
It's that one. This is the last Switch game on it, so did the other one not make it?
No, then it's definitely Smash Bros.
It is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. The absolute love letter to video games I've ever seen. The best love letter to video games I've ever seen in my life. Like, Sakurai just deserves a medal.
He does.
Like, you watch the fucking, what do you call them? The little directs. He does. And it's
Direct
like,
menu.
this shouldn't be allowed. Like, this shouldn't exist. Like, because watching the Sephiroth thing, and it was like, oh, this music, we had to piss about with like 400. I'm like, fuck's sake. Like,
There's a lot of work that goes
It's
to
a
something
lot of
so
work.
like we take for
And-
granted, or something so small for
Yeah,
us.
people do take it for granted. He's go on Twitter. It's just mad asses.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong. Like, the cast is fun. It's the best cast in a fighting game I've ever seen in my life. Like,
in the world.
in the
And
world,
it's sacrilege. It's not number one.
Sephiroth can fight the ice climbers.
Do you know what? From this point on,
We're out.
what the hell are the top 3?
You know what they
I
are.
think I know what number 1 is. But yeah, we'll find out.
We'll find out. I know them. Do you want me to tell you? I'll tell you in a bit, mate. I'll be nice to
Yeah,
tell you
we'll
in a bit.
get there.
Well, Super Smash Bros. Yeah, like the best. Some of my most enjoyable moments are when I'm not actually playing the game. Do you know what I mean? When I'm like reacting to trailers and when we're doing the tournaments and we couch co-op at its
Couch
finest.
co-op is the best thing ever.
Dan, when Rona fucks off, mate, and we're allowed to do Smash Bros. Tournaments again, it's happening.
We're all over
You
it.
bet your sweet little arse, mate.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Smash was first on my list, and Rocket League was second.
It is. There you go.
And I do play more Rocket League than Smash, but the what separated it was Rocket League isn't as fun on your own. Nowhere near as fun on your own as playing Smash on
Yeah,
your
I
own.
agree.
I think I need friends and people to play with on Rocket League. I don't need people to play. I mean, it is much and infinitely times better playing with friends on Smash, but you don't need to play for a friend on Smash. If you know what I mean.
I know what
Yeah.
you're saying.
And like I say, you've got that whole thing of the Nintendo Directs. The character reveals are sick. The trailers.
It's like
it's
it's an event when something happens in Smash Bros. Whereas in Rocket League, it's like, oh, there's the skins there. Oh, it's
Yeah,
it's a summer
here's
event,
a skin.
whatever. Like,
they
yeah,
give you
cool.
a trailer, which is quite cool.
Yeah, but it's
But,
not like Sephiroth cutting through Galeem hype, is it?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
Not even.
No.
It's not the same
And-
ballpark. It's not the same sport, mate.
And what we've had since Smash Melee, one of my favourite pastimes is just watching salty Smash moments on YouTube.
Yep.
People losing their shit.
controllers flying everywhere.
It's so fun.
Yeah, it's great. Like the Rocket League's one, like I said, Tetsu Jam before, was like a podcast game where I just put a podcast on, listen to that, and play Rocket League while I'm just chilling. I've got a ranked thing, piss people off. It's dead funny. To get earache, because of course you do, because it's ranked. People seem to care about whatever. Like the only reason I'd play ranked over casual is because people play it properly,
and people that I prefer to play casual.
Yeah.
Because most of the time I'm not really that bothered about rank. I like getting my season reward, so I just have like a reward for the next season before.
Yeah.
But then I'd prefer to play casual because then you don't lose anything. It's like what I complained about. Smash doesn't have a casual match. It's just if you lose, you're losing all your GSP, even though you just want to have a piss around or you want to practice with a different character. But one thing in casual that annoys you, like if you match up with someone, you score one goal in the first 10 seconds, two of their team quit, gone.
Yeah.
And then you're playing bots. It's like,
that annoys me. Because where on like ranked people stay, which is what I like.
If they quit, they lose a lot.
So you know what I mean? But
so they're interested to stay, yeah.
And don't get me started on ranked in Super Smash Bros. That's the one thing that needs tidying up. I know it's a party game. I know it's fucking supposed to be, but people play it competitively.
They had it right with 4.
Yeah,
for fun. For
people
glory.
just pick a rule. Just go to the tournament organisers. Be like, what we do, lads, for ranked mode online, and then just go to them, get like a genuine kind of thing, and then all right, cool, cheers. Online ranked. Rivals of Aether has a better online mode than Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, I heard you say,
because it's just like it's basically Rocket League's kind of bronze and silver and shit.
I think there's loads of games like that, like Rocket League.
Overwatch is the same.
Overwatch, CS:GO. The ranking system's all very much like that. I mean, I understand Nintendo want to be different, and they definitely are different. They do stand out from the crowd.
Yeah.
But you don't have to be that different. Your game speaks for itself. You don't have to be shit with the rank system.
I agree. But yeah, World of Light, well, World of Shite, am I right?
That was a bit gay.
The payoff at the end isn't worth the graft to get there. Do you know what I mean? The juice ain't worth the squeeze, as they say.
I haven't got there yet. I haven't even finished it.
It's mint when you get there. I'm like, is this happening?
I might just watch it on YouTube. I've still not seen it and don't know.
I want you to do it because it's great. When it happens, I'm like, oh, okay, this is cool. But at the same time, all that graft, I'm like, no, mate. I 100%ed World of Light. Don't know if you knew that about me.
On hard. I think like maybe 60-70% through on hard line.
I can appreciate that. Daniel.
Yes.
You didn't rank Super Smash Bros. In your top 50.
Yeah.
How dare you, Daniel?
Thought we were friends.
The many of hours we play on it, you didn't even hit your top 10.
I think the problem I've got with Smash is it's not even a problem per se.
Scotty, isn't it?
No, it's not that. It's the fact I haven't had enough time with Smash in any degree to say I could rank it high enough on my games of the generation.
Is Ultimate your first Smash?
I did play a little bit of Melee, but not enough to sort of like.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
So for me, this is probably my first proper Smash game. So I haven't had enough time with it to warrant getting it on my list yet. If I've maybe played a bit more, then maybe, but no.
Cool. But anyway, yeah. Go and play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's fantastic. It's great. Gentlemen. Top 3. Number 3.
I'm interested. Number 3.
PlayStation 4 game.
Okay.
It's only here because Sophie put it so high on the list. Jam, do me a favour.
Exclusive.
Do me a favour.
I think
Get Sophie's list up.
So Sophie's the only one to put it.
No,
we've had Persona 5, Sophie. That was 9th.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is.
Hang on,
Is it? I think.
Okay, hang on. I think I know what it is. This one's the Rockstar game.
No.
No.
The Rockstar
Right, hang
game
on.
might not be here, mate.
There's 2 games here.
What's top of the list, John?
Oh, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is here.
Okay. Yeah.
So if we put it top, Dan, you put it third. Is that right?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
I,
that's.
I put it like 14th.
No, fourth. I'm on fourth.
Yeah.
Mine was
I
fourth.
put it like 14th. Jam, you didn't put it on your list because you've got no taste, obviously. Just hate good games is what I think right now. But Jam, why didn't Spider-Man cross your mind?
He forgot.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Just been playing.
Yeah, Miles Morales. I did think of Miles Morales. And I thought, no, that's
Why?
way too recent just for me to put a recent enjoyable game in it. And that's cross-gen, so I didn't add it. And I didn't even think about the original Spider-Man one.
It would have been way higher if it was.
Yeah.
But Sophie saved it, so...
Yeah, Sophie saved it. It would have been in the list, but not as this high. Because you put it number 1. So, Spider-Man. Daniel. Why you put it so high?
It managed to capture what it was to feel like Spider-Man,
I agree.
or like it, in a way, made you feel as if you were in the game a lot of the time. Like you were yourself was Spider-Man, and I think that's what.
Why? Sorry, advert again. Sorry, Dan. Carry on.
It's all right. It like the last good Spider-Man game, I would probably. What was the one on DS? Web of Shadows, something like that. Was that the decent-ish one?
Dimension
Spider-Man 2. It was the one I think that stands out for a lot of people.
Yeah, no, 2 is great.
This basically crapped all over it. It was so good.
It is an amazing game. Love it.
I could
think
about all day.
Honestly, I could sit and play this game for hours on end. It was just it was so fluid. It was there was no better feeling than flying around the city.
I could swing around the city all day. I could. It's one of the only open world games where I don't usually fast travel. I'll be there.
It's fun to travel.
Swinging about, yeah. It's one of them. It's fun to traverse to different places, and like the mini games are great. The narrative, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The only thing that annoys me is the bits where you don't play Spider-Man. Those bits felt forced and not fun.
Were you Peter Parker?
Oh. You're MJ and sorry.
Mary Jane.
Yeah, when you're MJ, it's like, not a fan of this, mate.
I thought it was alright. It was a nice little peak. But...
It breaks the pace up a bit, but at the same time, it just wasn't fun. Like, I don't want to do this. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's so cool. Different. Like, I just seen him then pull them up with the web and just wedge them to the vent. The amount of things you can do is great. I can't wait for the second one. Well, technically the third one, but the second one it is.
It's the second.
In the second one, with Miles Morales coming out, are we playing as Miles, or are we sticking to Peter, or is it going to be a swappy doodle thing?
Is it a co-op game?
Ooh. Dan.
Or is it Into the Spider-Verse?
I'd go.
We'd be all over it. Like,
we're getting that as a film. Jackson will like
Into the Spider-Verse as a Spider-Man game based off what? Who made it? Insomniac, wasn't it?
Insomniac. Yeah.
Insomniac, yeah. With them mechanics would just be outrageous.
I agree.
We'd be all over it.
No, I agree. The Kingpin is great.
Yeah, Kingpin.
It's got the very Ubisoft go and beat all the bad guys up at this base, capture this base, and then stop.
They do it better than Ubisoft.
Yeah,
though.
they do.
You can tell a Ubisoft game when you play it. If you went in blind and someone says, "You played this game," you're like, "This is Ubisoft."
Yeah, at the towers, then it's Ubisoft game.
Me and Sophie were talking about playing Watch Dogs, and it's like playing Ghost Recon.
Which
just
is like
different
playing Assassin's
skin.
Creed. Which is like playing.
I wouldn't know about that.
They've got a formula of Ubisoft, I think.
I mean, people like it. It works. Don't
Yeah, why
begrudge them.
change it if it works?
But yeah, sound. But yeah, Spider-Man is great. It's one of the best licensed games I've ever played. Go and play it if you can. Miles Morales is good as well. But if you can, go and play this because it's just so good. Are you a fan of reskinned Peter in the remaster?
You mean the Tom Holland?
That's they blatantly made him look like Tom Holland, and you can't even lie to me about it. Do you know what I mean?
It's probably because of what happened at Square with the Avengers. They didn't look enough like the characters in the films.
And to make them look less like them, then do their own thing. But that's a conversation for another day. Gentlemen, do me a favour. Tell your friends to go and play Spider-Man. Number 2. Now, are you ready?
I think I know the last two now.
You know the last two. Well,
I think I know the final two.
The spanner.
I'm interested to see what order.
Would you like an order?
It's one.
It's funny you should say an order, Daniel, because you'll never guess what.
What?
We have another tie.
Oh no!
Oh, so there's 3 games in the top 2-ish, kind of.
Kind of, but not really. Both tied on 42 points. Thanks, so for that. Cheers. Yeah, because one of these games everyone had on their list, and another one of these games one person.
I know what it is. I know what the tie is.
You know what the tie is. Dan, would you like to tell me the tie?
So the tie, I think, is Doom 2016 and The Witcher 3.
Wrong.
Oh,
It's God of War and The Witcher 3.
Jam is correct.
Oh, okay.
Now, gentlemen. Dan, you had Witcher at number 1. I had Witcher at number 2, and Soph had Witcher at number 3. Jam.
I didn't have it. I just didn't have it.
No.
And God of War, Dan at number 2, me at number 3, Jam at number 15, 10 or some shit.
Oh,
Something like that.
right. Okay.
Soph had it at number 5-ish. So,
Yeah.
gentlemen, Jam, I know what you're going to say. I know exactly what you're going to say. So you're going to go second,
exactly
mate.
what I'm gonna say.
You're going to go second. But Dan's...
So
Pitch me Witcher 3,
right.
Daniel.
The Witcher 3. It's not a game for the faint-hearted, especially now with everything that's going on. So probably not the best time to go play it.
It's funny how Cyberpunk hasn't made it in.
No one voted for
But
Cyberpunk.
I think from the perspective of world building, and it was a game that wasn't very good at the beginning, but they spent time with it, and we tend to forget that the studio itself was very small when the game came out. They put so many man hours into it, and the world is just you fall in love with it as soon as you walk into it. It's just amazing. Story's great. The world is just amazing.
The music's good.
And the music is immense. It's just, I can't think of many words to describe the game, but it's just fantastic. And that's it.
No, I agree. I mean, when I was counting down the minutes when I Jam, I don't know if you remember.
I did remember.
I was a big fan. I was I don't want to say rare, but I was a fan of The Witcher going into The Witcher 3, so it was like I was buzzing. No one else was
Remember
really...
you reading the books as well.
Yeah, no one else was really like asked, but until it come out, I was like, oh, actually, there's a fucking Bethesda game here that's not actually a sack of shit. That I don't mean that. I don't mean that. What I'm saying is they sort of got it running all right in a shorter amount of time than Bethesda would have got their buggy games running. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't want to disrespect Bethesda because I do quite like them. Ish. You know what I'm saying, Daniel? But yeah. A combat's pretty leaves a little to be desired, I'm gonna say. But with everything else that's on top of it, like the world building, like you say, I know you like Gwent, Dan, don't lie to me.
God damn Gwen.
The traversing on Roach over the thingy on over the land and going to Skellige and fucking was it Jango Fett?
Yeah.
What a legend. But yeah, there's like fucking Easter eggs all over the place, and it's set the bar for what an open world game can be in 2015 and on the PS4 and Xbox One. So
exactly.
I mean,
it wasn't without its bugs. We'll all admit that, and
Mhm.
it wasn't perfect, but it's just fantastic. And if you haven't played it, I implore you to play it, and I also implore you to play the DLCs. The DLCs are spot on.
I got it on here, by the way. Dan, where are you? Told Josh I said hi, babe. And there it is. On a Switch cartridge. It runs out on Switch. I'm not going to say it runs good. Like, I'm sat here, I'll probably force out 1440, 60k. 60k, fucking hell, imagine that. 60 frames, probably, on my computer. It's going to run better on there. No one's going to...
Yes.
I'm not going to be vegan about you. But I mean, I can't stress enough how, like the influence it had over this generation with open world games. It's like too much of good things bad. Like with like quite a lot of games got influenced by it, and then it was like, this shouldn't really have been open world. Rage 2, chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that was the Witcher 3 effect, and I just think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a shame about CD Projekt Red. We used to like them.
Yeah, I think what they've done is just wrong.
Just
I
to
think,
clarify.
but as a studio, if you're going to base it anything before Cyberpunk, probably my favourite studio bar.
They were darlings, weren't they? Just don't lie. They were darlings of the games industry. Like, there was sound about it, and then it all started to come out, and then Cyberpunk came out, and that is the end of that chapter.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, I mean,
So are we? Is it the consensus is Witcher in front of God of War?
the consensus is we're going to get to God of War now. Are you going to tell me why you like God of War and didn't like the other ones?
You mean why I didn't like The Witcher?
No, the other God of War games, because you didn't like them, right? Is that correct?
No.
Not your bag, is what
I
I'm gonna...
wasn't into, or I'd missed the boat on God of War for the PS2, PS3 era.
Mhm. And they're very hacky and slashy, as you like to say.
Yeah, you lent me is it the collection, HD remaster for the PS3?
I have that. I might have lent you that at one point.
Yeah, you let me that back in the day, and I finished the first one. Didn't do the second or third. But I like the first one. It was good, but yeah, it was a hacky slashy thing, and I kind of not massively into that. But this new God of War's not like that. It's sick.
Great. It's fun.
It's really good.
Fantastic. Like the way when I think I was at yours, John, when the rumours come out that there was going to be another Kratos God of War, there's going to be Norse mythology, and I was totally against the idea. And yet again, I've been slapped around the face and changed my mind because it's fantastic. And we met him, by the way.
We did meet
Christopher Judge signed my God of War. He signed yours as well. Did he? Did you just?
I shook his hand, mate.
Shook his hand. He's massive, isn't he? Stood up. I was like, bro.
He's like such a soft, like nice guy.
What you got?
Because it was
he's
near Christmas.
fucking massive.
Last Christmas, not this Christmas. Last one before, innit? It's like Happy Christmas, Happy New Year. I was like, wow.
You don't give a fuck what he sound like, and the twist at the end, and like the father-son journey is really nice, and the extras and all the nerdy Norse myth things. And Daniel,
the one thing I'll say about God of War that I think makes it very distinctive is that it wasn't afraid to do things differently, something new, something different to it, and I think that's why it was so good.
Yeah,
I think the whole father-son thing,
like
very fucking annoying to deal with, but it just added an edge to it that you just
Atreus
didn't
looked after
realize.
himself, I think, for most part.
Atreus.
He looked after himself. Not as much as Lizzie did in Bioshock Infinite, but he looked after himself mostly. And can't wait for 2 Ragnarok. That ain't coming out this year. Stop pretending it is, please. Twitter, cheers.
It's not.
Corey Barlow.
I think we'll skim Horizon Zero Dawn 2 as well. I don't think
that's
that'll be this year.
I think Twitter needs to stop lying to itself.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, but yeah, I have no problem with either of these games being number 1. To be honest with you, I think Witcher 3 is more deserving.
Oh, hang on. So we're deciding on number 1 and 2 here.
Yeah, there's a tie. So I don't know.
Yeah.
More people voted for God of War, but Witcher 3 was 1, 2, and 3 on people's list respectively. So I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm not sure what you want to do.
But I'll obviously say God of War.
You're going to say God of War. Dan and Soph are going to say Witcher 3. Anyone else in the chat want to chime in before?
Sophie's got Witcher higher than God of War.
So that's what I've went on. So anyone in the chat want to stop me before I crown Witcher 3 game of the generation?
Is it likely. Bishop?
Bishop, do you have anything against Witcher 3, mate?
Even if he did, it's a 3-2.
He's going to be upset because Binding of Isaac in there.
Binding of Isaac is the shock number 0.
Ding.
Squeaks when you bang it.
That's what she said. Gentlemen, Witcher 3 deserves game of the generation. CD Projekt Red does not.
I agree with that statement.
Fuck them. But congratulations, Witcher 3. Fantastic game. Believe the hype. God of War for Bishop, but it's still 3-2.
Still 3-2 that way.
I mean, I have no problem either, because either blew my fucking tits off, mate.
Oh, they all did, didn't they?
Like, Witcher 3 as well. I think it came out around the time my nan died, and it was very. I could escape, not like it's. Do you know what I mean? I could take my mind off things and just explore this world, which is fantastic. But then again, God of War's fucking tremendous. That's the mint battle. Change it to the face buttons like God intended, right? And God of War. Did you use the triggers? Either of you?
Oh. Yeah, I did. I used the triggers.
You're a fucking sadistic bastard, mate.
If I remember, I didn't have the muscle memory from the first one.
You haven't got muscle memory from action games, so I'll let you off. But action games, it goes on the face buttons, the attacks.
Yeah, because it was like throwing your axe was L1, L2, R2.
Don't defend this anarchy, right? Face button, Dan. You're a normal guy. You put the attacks on the face buttons like a normal person.
I did, yeah.
There you go. I tried for an hour and I'm like, I'm not doing this, mate. Corey, mate, I love you, but I'm not doing this. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, number 2, so I'm going to run through the list again quick, then I'll do honorable mentions. And if anyone in the chat has anything, anyone on YouTube watching, fire away. I'm sure we'll be fine.
So before you start, have we? I obviously haven't made a list, but I have got names on my list that I might not have got on yours. So have we all got like separate lists?
I just went through the years and just put games down and then ordered them.
So
and then
we've done top 15, but there's 32 games. Is that what it is? 32
games. Honorable mentions that were on the list which didn't quite make it into the top 15. Yeah, but if I don't say one and you want to give it some praise, by all means do it. But I'm just going to do the top 15 dead quick. Is that right? Okay. So number 15, Tetris 99, buzzing. Number 14, Horizon Zero Dawn. 13, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. 12, right? What did I say? 12, Animal Crossing. Persona 5, number 11. Number 10, Uncharted 4. 9, Devil May Cry 5. 8, Last of Us Part 2, 7, Final Fantasy 7 Remake, 6, Nier Automata, 5, Rocket League, 4, Super Smash Bros., 3, Spider-Man 2, God of War, 1, The Witcher, 3, Wild Hunt. Are we happy with that? Now I'm going to tell you the games that didn't quite make it. So number 16, I'm going to go 16 down to whatever the fuck number it is.
Right? Resident Evil 7's got to be in there somewhere.
So 16 is Mario Odyssey. Just missed it by 1 point. And so did Red Dead Redemption 2. I've not played Red Dead Redemption 2. And I'm probably not going to play it. Do you know what I'm saying? Then it's Doom, Daniel. Unlucky. Then it's Resident Evil 7. Then it's the most underrated game of all time.
You could say Hades.
No, I'm going to say the game that's on behind you.
Does what? Oh, Next Machina.
Yeah. Then it's my favourite Switch game, I think. Possibly. I ranked Smash higher, but I think this is my favourite Switch game. It's Xenoblade 2. Then it's Judgment, Soph. That fucking weird game with the...
Alright, okay.
Sophie, tell me about it, man. I have no idea what it is. Then it's Shadow Colossus. Then it's the mighty, the phenomenal, the how am I the only one that voted for this game, Shovel Knight? Are you all insane?
Yakuza Light. That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Then it is the best PS4 game for a number of years. Jam. The other one that's behind you.
What? The other one that's
Rezo
behind
1
me.
is the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Then it's Dragon Quest Builders 2, Soph. Then it's Last of Us Remastered. Then it's, again, why am I the only one voting for this one? Ori and the Will of the Wisps. It's
Last of Us Remastered doesn't count.
It does count.
Why?
Because I made it count.
It can't count.
Dan voted for it. I let him vote for it because it's more
It
than
doesn't
just
matter anyway.
yeah, it's more than just a copy and pasting. It was if you play the two versions, it was very clear that you know what I mean. It was a PS4 game in its entirety. You just ported it to PS3, then released it there first. That's a conspiracy theory. Don't quote me on that. Then it's Dragon Ball Fighters, which is fucking amazing.
I think it's the best fight game in the generation.
You reckon?
If you don't class Smash,
I class
as a
Smash
fighting
because
game.
it's a game where you're fighting.
I know about it.
Because people
But it's the Dragon Ball Z game everybody's wanted forever.
yeah, no, it's fucking
And it does it so good.
and I'm not bad at it.
You're better than me at it. I'm
Literally,
shit at it.
For a fighting game, that's saying something. Except for Street Fighter when I wipe the floor with you when I'm Seth. Oh yeah.
You tell me.
Then it's Oxenfree, Soph. Some weird game. I have no idea what it is.
What? Say again?
I've heard of it.
Oxenfree.
Oh, Oxenfree, yeah.
Yeah, cool game it looks. I've not played it, but it looks good. Then it's Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Until Dawn is another one. Then it's the mighty Bloodborne.
Ah, yes. That would have been on my
Bishop.
favorite.
Look at my like weird shit. Just to stop everyone there, just before we went live, Sophie's joined our Discord now, so she's in it.
Yeah.
And do you know what it says? What you're playing underneath your name?
Yeah.
She's pretty much playing the game about tidying up.
What were you playing?
I can't remember what it was called. Sophie, you'll have to
Yeah,
remind
tell us
me.
what you're playing, so.
Cleaning simulator.
Like, not like tidying your house up, but I'm pretty sure
It's not House Flipper, is
Can
it?
we play?
It's not
Can we
how-
get Steph to play that game in your stream? This area clear.
Yeah, the
whatever.
clean up game. I think I remember seeing that actually.
Then it's gentlemen. Battlefield 4. Jam, explain yourself, please. I don't know why that's there.
Oh, that's a weird one.
Why have you
Really?
put that there? Why?
Yeah, but it's just it was a great game. Not just for the fact it's Battlefield, it's a first-person shooter, but it was like a look at the power of we can destroy this building. Here's a skyscraper collapsing mid-game and things like that. It was just sick.
Was it,
Like the weather effects, it was all completely new to the first-person shooter. At the time, I used to play Battlefield quite a lot, like from Battlefield 2, 3, and 4, or 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Bad Company as well, so I was well into it at that point. I think it kind of dipped after Battlefield 4 with the shooting
I
game.
agree. Yeah, because one Hardline was shit and one was bad, right? Was it bad?
It was bad. I just didn't like the new themes.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 and
enjoyed
5
one.
were great.
I actually played
One.
quite a lot
Don't
of
like
one actually. The story
Cool.
was good.
But Call of Duty, I don't go. I mean, I've got Cold War and it's fun to play, but it's not. I can't sit on it. It's not like one of them. I'll just have a one more game kind of thing. But Battlefield 4, I think, was the last best Battlefield we get, and I'm looking forward to 6 because apparently it's to kind of revisit that
We'll
sort
see.
of thing.
We'll see about 6 all day. Then after Battlefield 4, we have Splatoon 2.
Okay.
Sophie. I like Splatoon 2, to be fair. It's a good game. It's one of them ones I don't like the story narrative single player shit much. I just like going online and playing because it's a superior online game to what it is offers single player wise. That being said, I haven't played the DLC, which is Octo expansion. I've not played that, to be fair to it.
Splatoon 2's got big esports following, hasn't it?
Yeah, in Japan, I think, right? Was it everywhere? I don't know. No idea. Then a few more. Mario Maker Wii U, Jam, that was you, I think.
That was one of the games that made the Wii U worth having.
Yeah, no, I agree. That and Smash and Xenoblade X and Bayonetta 2 and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze and all that. That was about it. Firewatch, Soph. And last one on here is Luigi's Mansion 3. Gentlemen.
Yes.
Have I missed anything?
I would like to add one that's probably gonna miss on out of our heads, but we'll all agree it's great. Undertale.
Oh yeah. I can't believe that's not here. To be fair.
Yeah,
that was
Undertale is a
right,
fantastic game.
Bishop's got a point. I wouldn't say Battlefront 2 deserves to be in Game of the Generation, but Battlefront 2 was probably the game to change the behaviours of the gaming industry.
People kicked off.
Yeah.
People kicked off about anything, but I'm glad they kicked off about that.
Yeah.
And I will also say No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky, as again, it's one of those games that has gone from being terrible to actually something worth going out and actually playing now.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, Jam, any other video games that you've played this generation which you like, which you haven't said yet, which you want to give a shout out to?
There's loads, but I can't really think of any.
It's one of them.
I could say Mortal Kombat 11. That was a great game.
Mortal Kombat's cool. Not as good as Dragon Ball
Kombat's really good.
I mean,
no, that's what I thought. I was a toss up between the two, and I put fighting game genre, but Dragon Ball.
I know they put Fighters. To be
Fighters was there because it's just what everyone wanted. Everyone needed, and it's a great game.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's one of them games that could be treated like Rocket League and Fortnite and stuff. You buy it once, they just pad the hell out of it and just keep creating content for it. The mechanics are fine. They're great. They work. Changing.
Arc system game in it, so it's going to be fine. It'd be great.
Yeah. We know what Bishop wants on his list that we've missed. Demon Souls.
Demon Souls. Not this gen. You give last gen. Sorry.
Last gen. It's
I'll be on
the proper exclusive.
Yeah.
Tetris Effect. I did.
Yeah, you said that, but shout out to Tetris. It's great. Tetris Effect. Though when I played it around days, I was like, the things were the wrong way around for me, and it confused me.
The buttons.
Yes, but I enjoyed it. It's good. But yeah, that is it. Anything else? We're all day. Not here all day.
In fact, I got retweeted by the people that made Tetris Effect.
Yeah, that was them, wasn't it? That was the. Yeah, I saw that. That was cool. Daniel, any other games you want to shout out to?
Trying to think off the top of my head. Maybe Yakuza 0. I would have said Yakuza 0 was.
I need to play Yakuza because I keep seeing great things said about it. And...
Yeah, I don't know enough about Like a Dragon to say actually this is the better, but as much as I played of Yakuza 0, I did really enjoy.
Yeah, no worries. I'm sure we'll tweet about the other games that we forgot. I'm sure there's a million. But that about covers it. Congratulations, Witcher 3. Fuck you, CD Projekt Red. Yeah, I'm saying, lads. Sorry, I said it.
Please improve your game.
We've actually had no mention of Cyberpunk for no, it's been at 10 minutes, but...
Does it deserve it?
The problem I've got with Cyberpunk is it's not ready to be on PS4, so it's not technically ready to be on our list.
I agree.
Fair enough. Have that CD.
If it's PS5, then go for it, or PC. But if we're basing it off last generation and the consoles, it's not worthy to be on this list.
I
Not
agree.
off PS4 and Xbox release.
All of us would agree.
Yeah, it's a shame because I like preceded Project Red, and that the project did have potential, but it was sold. You know what I mean?
Let's hope.
They lied.
Let's hope for one of the other big games that we've been waiting plenty of years for. Turns out pretty well. I don't know if it'll be released this year or not.
Which game are you talking?
Star Citizen. It's been in alpha, beta, whatever for years, and we don't ever know if it'll ever be fucking released.
Yeah, it's still not out, by the way. But yeah, everybody. That's our list. Would you liked it? We're probably right. We'll be back Thursday, right? You both back Thursday?
Yes. Yeah, I'm off for 6
You're
weeks.
off. You have no choice in the.
I have
in
no
the jam.
choice.
But yeah, thanks very much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget, tell us your top 15 games. Do you agree, disagree with our choices? Is Jam an idiot for putting Super Smash Bros. Ultimate top of his list?
No, I was exactly right to put it at the top of my list.
It did make it number 1 though.
Yeah,
It helped.
It did help.
Get it to 4.
Yeah, so thanks for watching, everyone. In the chat, well, Happy New Year. Hopefully it's better than the last shit show of the year. We're chilling now. You know what I mean? We'll see you Thursday, another show. We'll actually chat about a few things, I hope. But until then, keep it casual, guys. See you in a bit. Bye.
Peace.
Where's the end?
See you later.